Good evening, LG family, CHLPSN. This is Mystic Mac, like always. This is the first inaugural LGCHLPSN Draft. Unfortunately, it doesn't come without error, but we got it fixed now, with the exception of Tyler and Guardians might echo. Um, but introducing first, we have Team 1 PM. And that's going to be it's Gally. It's Gally. So what's up, to everyone?
What's up, sir?
All right, so that's Gally. The GM of Team 2 is the Guardian, goaltender for the London Knights. Say what's up, Guardian.
What's up, guys? How's everyone?
And then finally, we have the AGM of Team 2. It is Kev, which is the magnificent forward for the Kitchener Rangers. Say what's up, Kev.
What's up, everyone?
So the only person that's not here is fucking Tylee, Team 1's AGM, but I'm sure that he's in a party chat with Gally that we are calling the War Room. So he's here in spirit. So welcome to the LGCHLPSN Draft. I hope everyone that's on the list, good luck, and hopefully you get drafted. This should be a good show. I apologize for the delay once again. But give me a second. I'm going to open up the clock countdown. So the rules will go. Each team will get 17 skaters, 3 centers, 3 white wings, 3 left wings, 3 lefties, 3 righties, and 2 goalies. Pick 1 through 5. Will be 5 minutes on the clock, so they have time to get into the party chat and talk amongst themselves on who they should select. Pick 6 through 17 will be a 3-minute timer. So it's Gally's Team 1 will pick first, and then followed by the Guardians Team 2. Before we get into that, we do have some business to take care of. Gally, what is your team name?
We're gonna be the Rubber Puckies.
The Rubber Puckies. There you have it. That's Team 1, the Rubber Puckies. Guardian, what is your team name? You there, Guardian? Your mic's muted.
Yeah, sorry. Our team name is gonna be
The toughest
What was
decision
it?
of your life, right? Coming up with that
Tough
team name in
decision.
a second.
we're gonna
Yeah.
go. We're gonna go with the Diamondbacks.
The Diamondbacks. All right. So team names are set. So officially we have team names now. So it's getting a little bit more legit by the second. So without further ado, Rubber Puckies, you are on the clock.
Yeah, how much time do we have again?
You have 5 minutes, and it has started. And right now you're at 4 minutes and 49 seconds.
Okay.
I will give you countdowns at 1 minute. 3 minutes and 1 minute. So anyway, while they're on the clock, I'm going to be talking, I guess. So once again, I appreciate everybody's patience. It was frustrating for me, so I can just imagine how frustrating it was for you guys. Tater is correct, by the way. I'm gonna have talk to y'all live right now. I apologize for rocking my chair rotary. I'm not used to sitting in a chair, so be patient with the change, okay? We'll be pulling up the list right here so I can keep track of who is getting picked as they're getting picked. I hope that y'all have enjoyed the All-Star Game festivities. If you haven't checked the schedule out, I will give it right here. Tomorrow, the lines will be set, lines 1 through 3. That is Wednesday, and Thursday is games 1 and 2 at 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you tune into that or keep a lookout for that as well, the games. And yeah, it's going to be great. Also, some changes have been made as well to the LGCHL PSN playoff shows. I will be adding It's Galley as well as Watery Dolphin to help me out. So that is an exciting change to that show, bringing on two guys to help me out. So yeah, show should be good. This is good to be with you, of course. I wish I had some music, but it's kind of weird.
All right, we're ready to go.
All right, name your first pick.
All right, so with the first pick, the Rubber Puckies, we're gonna take I Pass You Score.
All right, I pass you score. I'm sure Rantalion will be very excited about that. So welcome to the Rubber Puckies I Pass You Score. You are the first overall pick in the inaugural LGCHL PSN All-Star. Congratulations. So to continue it on, the Diamondbacks, you are on the clock. Oh boy. All right. So getting to I Pass You Score while they are on the clock. I Pass You Score played for the Erie Otters. He is a center. He had a 14-8-1 record. He had 23 games played, 37 goals, 44 assists, and 81 points, which had him tied for first place in points. He's had a fantastic year. If you have not had the chance,
Okay, we're
All
ready to pick.
all right, we'll get back to I Pass You Score in a minute. So
Okay.
Guardian,
The Diamondbacks proudly pick Nick _K12 to represent.
all right, so that's your second pick, Nick K12. I've also seen in the chat a lot of people that were wanting him to be in the draft. Actually, just one person, the Shroom guy from the NHL. So, but nonetheless, he is the second overall pick. Good pick by Guardian. Rubber Puckies, your second pick starts now. You are on the clock. So continuing I Pass You Score.
Can you just repeat their pick? Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Go ahead, Kelly.
No, what was their pick?
They picked
Nick _K12.
Yep, Nick
Okay,
_
thanks.
K12, right D. So continuing with I Pass You Score for a minute while they're making their pick. I resetted your clock, by the way. Your clock starts now, Gally, since you had a question. But I Pass You Score, if you have not had a chance to meet this guy, he's a phenomenal guy. No ego. The whole time Ranta has been trying to get some rises out of people throughout the week, and I Pass You Score remained. He's a class act. I can't say much about I Pass You Score, and whatever he does in his future, he's going to be very successful. And I'm glad he's the first overall pick. It could not happen to a better guy. He's awesome. Getting into the second pick, I know that Shroom, I can't think of the rest of his name. He plays for the Detroit Red Wings for the NHL. He's been wanting Nick K12 in the All-Star game. So he has it, and not only was he on the list, but he was picked second overall. He also played for the Erie Otters, so that's back-to-back picks for the Erie Otters going 1-2, which says a lot about a team that's not in the playoffs right now. So that says a lot about their depth. However, he went 15-7, 22 games played, 2 goals, 21 assists. 23. What is that? Give me a second. 23 points and 25 plus minus drafted by the Diamondbacks.
We made our pick or made our decision.
All right, Gally, take it away.
Yeah. So for our second pick, we're gonna grab a defenseman, and we're gonna go with K. McDonald.
KMC, K. McDonald, going third overall to the Rubber Puckies. Congratulations, KMC. You don't have to protest your streets. You are in the All-Star game as a third overall pick. Gonna write this down real quick so I keep track. Okay, phenomenal pick. I'm a big fan of KMC's actually. So for the fourth overall pick now, take it away, Guardian. You are now on the clock. Great pick by Gally. I really like this pick. Talking about KMC, he had a stint with the Toronto Marlies. But while he was in the CHL, he's had minimal games played. He's only played 11 games, but he's got 1 goal, 18 assists, 19 points, and a plus minus of 29, which I believe ranks way high up there with defensemen's. So it's good that he's in it. Somebody's looking at it like, oh, he's only had 11 games played. What the hell? But he actually, I'm almost sure that leads in defensemen's. By the way, close to him was Maverick Assassin for the Kitchener Rangers, but exceptional player. That's one reason why I fought so hard for KMC to be in this All-Star game. Just to give you a little background. I fought for
We're ready
him.
with the fourth pick when you're ready.
All right. So I fought for him a lot to get him in the game, even though he only had 11 games played, because I've played with him a lot, and he is a phenomenal player. But go ahead with your pick, Diamondbacks.
The Diamondbacks will select XX, Hazy Eyes XX.
Hazy Eyes. Good
Hazy.
pick. Great pick. Hazy Eyes, Kitchener Rangers. Big surprise that Kev brings his. Do y'all play on the same line?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's a big surprise here that he follows the Kev's team. They play on the same line. It should be great to watch them play together further in the All-Star game. So if I was Ottawa 67s, I would be watching that game just to get a little sneak peek.
Better not.
But great pick by you guys. We'll get into that pick. Gally, your team is now on the clock, buddy. But Braden, I'm not sure if you're being a dick, but it's kind of grew out. It's been a couple weeks since I got it cut, so it's kind of growing out a little bit. I got to get it cut again. So yeah, you can't troll me, boy. Zepster, it is a list. It's a 50 list. It's a 50 list draft that I passed out to the GMs once they were selected captains. So they are picking off a list. Okay, Hazy. So so Hazy Eyes. I gave him the point award for the yearly awards. He plays for the Kitchener Rangers, had a 14-7-2 record, 23 games played, 31 goals, 50 assists, 81 points, and a plus minus of 12. Phenomenal player. I'm sure he's going to help the Kitchener Rangers out a lot when he goes against the Ottawa 67s in the first round. In the first round of the playoffs. So it should be a phenomenal game, man. I'm looking forward to that series. Not more than Kingston and London series. I really want to see that. I'm sure I'm going to be in the middle of instigating it all this whole week. So anyway, to recap, if you're just tuning in to the draft show, So far, I passed you the score. Playing for the Erie Otters went to the Rubber Puckies. Nick K12 went to the Diamondbacks. KMC McDonald went to the Rubber Puckies, and Hazy Eyes went to the Diamondbacks. So it's been a interesting draft here. Gally, you have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. 2 minutes, 44 seconds.
All right, we're ready to roll.
All right, ready to roll. Let's hear it.
All right. With this pick, we're gonna go with one of Tylee's homeboys from North Bay, Prince of Zeus.
Prince of Zeus. Good pick. We'll get into that in a minute here. Prince of Zeus had 25 games played, 51 goals, 27 assists, 78 points, and a plus-minus of an outstanding 39. That is something to be proud of. However, Guardian, you are now on the clock. Starts now. So if we've made a slight little change, if you're watching the stream, GMs, I have put the clock on the stream now. The clock is now on the stream. We're just going to keep it at 5 minutes throughout the thing because I'm not sure if I know how to change the clock. So let's just have it at 5 minutes. So yes, the clock is now on the screen now. So yes. Once again, to the 25 viewers checking into the All-Star game, I appreciate you checking in. Jesus, those tabs, though. I know, bro.
Dustin dropped from the chat, so I guess I'll be doing picks from.
Okay, he dropped from the chat. Okay.
Yeah, we're still discussing. I'm just giving you a heads up.
All right. I'm about to call him back. As headache as that sounds like it's going to be.
All right, sounds good. Okay, we're ready to make our pick.
All right. You're ready to make your pick. Give me a second. Go ahead and make your pick.
All right, the Diamondbacks are going to go with It's Horty from the London Knights.
Horty. Nice. Great pick. Let me write him down for the Diamondbacks. Big surprise. I don't know if the viewers are watching right now, but they are they're being loyal. You know, is it a big surprise? Guardian picked his boy. It's Horty. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to get him in the call right now before we start. It's Horty. Hopefully, he has some time in his busy schedule to come play the All-Star game. I know he's got an ass whooping to prepare for against the Kingston Frontenacs in the first round of the playoffs. So I hope he can make it over here. So maybe he can at least win one game. You know what I mean? I'm also going to try to invite Tyler while we're going through this. So just give me 1 second. Let me try to call him back. This is like the 4th time Guardians dropped from the chat, by the way. But who's keeping count? But it is like the 4th time he's dropped. And then Tylee never made it in. So, with the exception of Galley's call, he made it into Galley's call. But not mine. So let me write that down. Oh yeah, I did. I already did. So talking about Horty, first line center for the London Knights. He played in 19 games this year. all against scrubs.
Sweet.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All jokes aside. It's Jorge's a phenomenal player. He had 30 goals, 28 assists, 58 points, and a plus-minus of 20. He'll be playing for his goalie for the Diamondbacks, the Guardian, in the All-Star game. Congratulations to Horty. Phenomenal pick, phenomenal player. Arguably, probably one of the best people, or on that line. I'm a big fan of Horty. I just had to throw out some some jokes. For people who say my sister looks hot, that is actually my wife. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. She's not even dolled up, so I mean that's just her naturally. But anyway, without further ado, Gally, I believe it's your team next. So let me bring this up real quick. The screen share. Give me a second. Of course, it's not there. But however, you are on the clock, buddy. Starting now. But It's Horty is a phenomenal player. I like to poke jabs at London because Mikey is always hanging around. I like to get a little rise out of old Mikey D.
Dustin got fucked again. I'm sorry.
All right, he's done then. He's done. Sorry, London Knights. Can't keep inviting people. Let me. In the meantime, let me invite Tardy. Oh, I already invited him. Never mind. Three-way miscommunication. No, that's not happening, Braden. Not happening, boy. I haven't addressed it because it was my first time seeing it. But we are 3 years married. But I hear somebody's mic. Are you ready to make your pick?
Yep.
All right. Let me close down this clock real quick. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Have you been watching the stream too, Gally, to see your timer?
No, but I can see it on my screen because I'm in the video call.
Okay, because I wonder when I'm switching through my tabs, even though I chose to screen share that, if it's screen sharing all my tabs, probably. Oh well. Anyway, so I stopped that. Go ahead. What's your
Alright.
pick?
So with our, is there a fourth pick? Yeah, fourth pick. The Rubber Puckies. We're gonna take from the London Knights, Tater.
Okay, Tater. Guardian's heart broke just in a million pieces. He's not in the call, so you can't hear it. But his heart broke. I'm sure he was looking at Tater as his next pick. He has not made a pick at left wing yet. But he got taken right from underneath his grasp. I apologize for that one. However, Kev and Guardian, if you're watching the stream, you are now on the.
Someone just said in the chat box, Tater can't play.
Tater can't play. So. Okay, he's working. That makes sense because he works a crazy work schedule. All right, make another pick. We'll go ahead and substitute him out.
Okay. Just give me a quick second. It won't be long.
Hold on. No, you got re-put on the clock. Your clock starts 5 minutes, starting now.
Yep.
Tater, are you off on Sunday? Because I know you work Thursday, but I thought you were off Thursday or what's it called? No, Monday and Tuesday. Okay. All right. All right, I'm about to share the clock countdown. As you can see, you got 4 minutes, Gally. It's unfortunate that Tater, in the meantime, it's unfortunate that Tater was not able to play. He's a phenomenal player for the London Knights. Is definitely a go-to. He's one of the best owners we have in this league, bar none. Definitely considering who his GM is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Mikey. You know, I'm trying to crack jokes to fill the time while they're on the clock. But anyway, all jokes aside, phenomenal player.
All right,
But
we're good.
here's
Whatever.
Gally. All right, go ahead, bro. Take it away.
All right, we're gonna head up to the top of the standings here, and we're gonna grab Big B Roy from Ottawa.
Big B Roy from the good old Ottawa 67s. What does he play? Let's see.
Listed as left wing.
Okay, yep, all right. He also plays center. So it's interesting to see where the Rubber Puckies actually play the big boy, if they play him at center or left wing. He plays both positions. However, Kevin Guardian, you are now on the clock. But anyway, yeah, talking about 1, 2, 3. Talking about Tater 316 a little bit more. He works a crazy work schedule, but phenomenal player. Kitty King 69. I will post the draft picks in the forums, so I'm trying to keep up with it. So I will post them. So be on the lookout for that.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, you're ready when I am. Go ahead and make your pick.
Alrighty, the Diamondbacks select left defenseman Maverick Assassin from the Kitchener Rangers.
Big surprise there. Kev with another loyal pick to Maverick Assassin. They're playing the loyal card as much as Sarnia Sting played in the GM pick of It's Gally. I'm just kidding, Gally. You know I love you. I'm just messing. I'm full of jokes today. Hold on, okay, Diamondbacks. Hey, Diamondbacks, I also have a question. Who was your last pick before Maverick Assassin? 1, 2.
Horty.
Horty, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, give me 1 second. 1. I might have lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so tell me all your picks. I got Horty for the Diamondbacks. I have Hazy Eyes.
In order, I've got Nick, Hazy, Horty, and Maverick so far.
So that's 4 picks. Okay, so I wasn't missing one. All right, give me a second then. Rubber Puckies, who has your picks been? I have KMC, Big Boy, Tater, Prince of Zeus.
No, not Tater, because he can't play.
Oh, that's right. That's what's messing me up. So I am keeping track. I'm good. It's just Tater was fucking me up.
You're missing I pass, you score.
I was getting up there. That's why. I am on track. Okay. So go ahead with your next pick, Gally. My bad. Sorry for the delay, boys. Tater, I still had him down as being picked. So that is my bad. My fucking bad, okay? So since y'all brought it up, I'm about to show the stream something. Take you in the life of Mr. Mac here. Yeah, I know. So y'all can, because I do like to brag. Kind of like, my Xbox, record on as playing goalie. I like to brag a little bit. So while they're making their pick, Kevin Guardian, since Braden wants to bring it up, I just want to brag a little bit. But here is the magnificent woman of my life that y'all just seen in the background. She's amazing. Weep at it, boys. I'm just not good at hockey, I'm just not good at hockey, boys.
Damn!
That is Mrs. Booty. That is my beautiful wife, the better part of me. She actually plays she actually plays a little goalie as well. So
Hey, did you score one on her yet? You know what I'm saying?
you know, I've been with her for about 6 years, so yeah, done,
Tucked it 5-hole.
Kev Horty hazy lineup. That would be very interesting, Tater. But yes, Tater is an amazing person. I
love
actually
you,
had
Tater.
the pleasure of interviewing Tater early in the season. It never aired because it was while I was having some issues technically, and it just deleted the video. That was before I started using Google Hangouts, which I guess is why I was so fucking mad that my shit fucked up. But yeah, But we had probably one of the best interviews too. But it just was not meant to be. Oh, here's another good one, boys. Here's another good one. Here's another good one. While I haven't put the other team on the clock. That's just how Who are we picking right now? Which team's picking? Gally, are you picking?
That would be the rubber puckies, yes.
Okay, rubber puckies are picking right now. I haven't even put you on the clock. Let me see here. Go ahead. Restart if you haven't done it. All right, but here we go, boys. Hold on. Wow, he's making a pick here. Gotta brag a little bit more. I fucked it up with the clock, boys. Hold on. Give me a second here.
It's Gally's pick, right?
Yeah, it's Gally's pick.
Oh, okay.
It's Gally's pick, ladies and gents.
All right.
Hold on, you're ruining it, Gally. We're not ready.
Hey.
Oh shit! What up?
Get your your wife. Okay, wait, let's just take a moment and look at that for a second.
All right, hold on. All right,
Bring
hold
it
on,
back.
Hold on, we weren't ready. I wasn't ready. Hold on.
Please stand by while we stare
Hold
at
on,
this
Gally, you're
beautiful
talking,
woman.
damn it. All right, here it is. Everybody be quiet. Revel at it. There it is, boys. Brayden, eat it up. She's way hotter than your boyfriend, Brayden.
God damn, that lantern's hot.
Yeah,
Wait, aren't you his boyfriend?
Yo, Gally, you're not supposed to be telling people that, bro. I told you that in secret.
Oh, no, you're my fuck.
I told you that in secret, bro.
Oh. Hey, guys. You didn't hear that.
Yeah, you didn't hear that, dude. Brayden, I haven't told nobody. I haven't told nobody. I swear, Brayden, if you're
Wait,
listening.
does he know you're with me too?
Oh
shit.
Yo, just make your pick. Make your pick. Make your
Okay.
pick. Holy shit, you're digging me a hole, bro.
I think this kind of pick continues with the theme we were just talking about a little bit. So we're gonna go with a goalie, and it's gonna be sick in the head.
Wow. I thought, now that I'm because I was gonna bring it up, but I wanted to remain biased. But I was gonna bring up your strategy, my theorized strategy. See, because I know Gally wanted to pick sick in the head. He never told me. I just know this man. I've known him for a good month and a week here. I know he wanted a sick in the head. However, I think what he was thinking was, even though he is the best goalie in this draft, in my opinion, he knew he had a couple of picks before he had to take him with Guardian being a goalie and the GM. They've already had a goalie, so he knew he had a couple of picks to play with because Guardian would not have picked his backup in the draft so early. So good strategy by Gally and the Rubber Puckies and Tylee that you have not seen yet, but I'm sure he's doing work and behind the scenes. He's like that owner you never see. However, moving on here. Diamondbacks, you are on the clock. Guardian and his shit internet. Keep removing him from the calls. You're on the clock here.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and make your pick, boys. Go ahead and make your pick. Oh, we got another one for you, boys. While they're making their pick, hold on. We got another one. Here. Telling you, even pictures, boy. Even pictures.
Oh shit! What up?
Even pictures, boys. Like, I just fall in love with her again. All over. All over again. I just do.
Same, bro.
Yeah. Mystic must not
Actually, to
have
be
a lamp.
honest, it was
Nor
love
a
at first sight when I saw her walk across the background.
Same with me, dude. Same with me. You
She
know,
walked
I think
across
that's
the background of someone else's stream and you fell in love with her.
Ready?
Dolphin. That is correct, bro. It's more on our leg though. Right now. But go ahead, and make your pick, Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks select who's Duke, center of the Ottawa 67s.
Who's Duke? Center for the Ottawa 67s. Who's Duke? Where you at? Way up. You're number one, actually, on the list. You're the first person that crossed my mind. Diamondbacks. So it's very interesting here. Since everybody has to play in the All-Star game, it's split up in 3 games, which means, of course, 3 lines, common sense. I don't think that has to be discussed. But they've drafted 2 centers. So they've got their centers locked down, at least in the first couple rounds, really. So interesting strategy by Guardian and Kev. However, Gally, you are on the clock now with Tylee. 5 minutes, bro. Make your pick. Make it smart. Burray's a hater, bro. He's been a hater all year. All year. All year, bro. All year, bro. All year. However, for Burray, you know, since he likes to troll, you know, uh, got one more, and I'll get off the subject. So G fucking G Beret, all right. Go back in your hole, living off your mommy and daddy, bruh. However, let me get into this chat here. That's all I'm
What
gonna.
McDonald said, make a porno.
Our pick's ready when
Yeah,
you're
right.
good.
All right, go ahead, Gally. Shoot me.
All right, so we're gonna dip into the Kingston Frontenacs again, and we're gonna grab another defenseman, Warpath.
Warpath. Okay, I gotta talk about this guy for a couple seconds here. Another great pick by the good old boys of the Rubber Puckies. Warpath, unlike Burray, he really represents Kingston really well. He's a great guy. I play late night hockey with him for the past week, I think. I know Tylee is a big fan of him as well. Warpath actually talks about him like they're lovers in party chats. But he's a great guy, great defenseman. I love playing left D when he's playing right D. But a phenomenal guy. I'm very proud that, very happy, not proud because I'm not his dad, but I'm very happy that he made the All-Star game. But go ahead. You are on the clock, Guardian and Kev, with your next pick. Go ahead and shoot for it. Shoot for the stars, bro. You got a whole list out here. But also, for people who aren't tracking with Sick in the Head 17, Gally, correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all got him mid-season from a trade, correct? Am I right on that? Paige and Gally? I know you're not doing no work, bro.
What's going on?
Sick in the Head. If I'm not mistaken, you got sick in the head mid-year, didn't you? From a trade?
Yeah, from Peterborough.
Okay, so they got him from the Peterborough Pete's. Give me 1 second. This is very important. Very
Okay,
important.
so let me explain it though.
Please explain.
It was a 1-for-1 trade,
Okay.
which it was basically a TC swap. It was a couple days after he signed up.
Okay.
Just a TC swap, and yeah, and then he played, and the rest is history, I guess.
All right. So now that he says that, I'm telling you, Sick in the Head, if you have not had the pleasure of, or the unfortunate being of playing Sick in the Head, good for you. He's very hard to score on. He's a point ruiner. If you're on a point streak, I wouldn't recommend signing up for the Sarnia game. Unfortunately for the Oshawa Generals, they don't have a choice. But right now he's played 17 games. He's got an 87.1 save percentage and a 1.9 goals against average. Absolutely phenomenal goalie. He definitely will not be on the CHL. Will not be in the CHL next season. So don't even think about picking him up next season. He won't be here. But go ahead, Diamondbacks, with your pick.
Okay, Diamondbacks select Gatineau Freak 1977 from the Ottawa 67s.
Gatineau Freak 1977. Good pick. I've actually had through the media. I've actually talked to him a bit as well. I really do like him as well. From the outside looking in, I felt like he was going to be a cocky kind of guy. Not really friendly, but he's actually very friendly. Even when I'm tough on the 67s, he continues to be very, very friendly. So I really like Gatineau. Good for him that he made the All-Star. He definitely built one of the best teams in the CHL, no matter what happened at the trade deadline or what it will be. But phenomenal. Anyway, whose pick was that again? It was Diamondback. So Rubber Puckies, Galley, you're on the clock now. But yeah, Nate. I don't know why the Pete's traded old Sick in the Head. He's a great goalie.
All right, we got our pick.
All right, go ahead and make it.
All right, once again, the Kingston Frontenacs. We're going with Dare to be Fresh.
Dare to be Fresh. Rubber Puckies. Okay, good pick. Also by Galley and his team. Dare to be Fresh is another really good guy. If you only know him from the forums, you won't stand this motherfucker. Like if you only know him from the forums, he's probably one of the most annoying people you ever meet. And you probably won't like him. He's kind of like a Rantalian in a way, because Rantalian, if you've never met Rantalian in real life, you're just gonna assume he's a troll and never talk to him. But Dare to be Fresh is actually like a big old teddy bear. He's he's a really nice guy. He's not what he seems to be on the forums, I can promise you. But go ahead, Diamondbacks, with your next pick. You were on the clock. But yeah, Dare to be Fresh is a great guy. Good player too, that left wing. He's got the dangles. He makes plays. For the year, he had 20 games played, 32 goals, 25 assists, 57 points, and a 16 plus minus. I think his points don't really tell the story. I think he could easily be an 80-point guy, 81-point guy, just like the top people of our league. He makes plays out there on the ice. I played a lot of games with him in the past couple of weeks. He's probably one of my favorite players on Kingston as well.
Who did they pick again, real quick?
They picked Dare to be Fresh.
All right.
Nate says, yeah, Mystic. Pete's were a great team that had a bad bounce season. Nate, I agree. I agree with you. I had to build up the anticipation here that I was going to talk some shit. But, no, the Petes are actually a really good team. A lot of their scores don't really tell a story on the Petes. I think they could have easily been the Sarnia Sting, in fourth place this season. Very unlucky team. Probably one of the most unlucky teams in the league here. A lot of bad bounces. I watched a lot of the Pete's game. I also started out on the Petes before I got traded to the Hamilton Bulldogs, but they were a tough team, and it really speaks of Nate's leadership, actually Dave's leadership, and T-Ball's leadership. They're kind of like the Windsor Spitfires. It goes out to them as well. With Nate.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, I'll get into that when I'm waiting for the next pick. Go ahead and make your pick, bro.
Diamondbacks select Frank D. Tank, 36 from the Oshawa Generals.
Frank the Tank, the first Oshawa General to get selected in the All-Star. Congratulations. Gally, you're on the clock now. But, yeah, back to the Petes for a second. Even though they had a rough year, they always battled. I know one time, yes, this is no knock on Windsor, but I did play Windsor one game, and
I don't think
literally
they're gonna pick Crick 6 either.
their lefty,
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
They're gonna,
hey, Gally, shut up. I can hear you, bro. Anyway,
no, you can't.
I can hear you, bro. I'm hearing you right now. I'm listening to you talk. Say I in the chat if you can hear Gally talk right now. But with the I sat there and left D on the team. Left D on the Windsor. He literally sat there for 4 minutes in an LG game. But with the Pete's, you did not get that. You got a team that battled no matter what it was. They battled every game of the season up until the very end of the season. And if I'm not mistaken, judging off their games, I think they put in a lot of TC guys too in the last week. So it kind of got blown out. All right, go ahead and make your pick, Gally.
All right, just at the nick of time, I'd say he's talking himself up in the chat box. We're gonna grab another Kingston Frontenac, Burre.
All right, Burre X10. Even though I've had not an issue because I really don't have nothing against him, but evidently he's picked me to troll. However, I am not a man that holds grudges at all. And I was actually a main driving force to put Burre in the All-Star game, and that was my decision to put Burre in the All-Star game. So maybe that gets him off my case a little bit. I don't know. But I was a driving force for Burre. Solid defenseman, by the way. 17 games played, 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points, and a plus-minus of 17. Now, with that being said as well, I don't think his points tell a story about him as well either. I think he's a much more solid, defenseman than his points indicate. He's a lockdown D-man. He's a go-to guy. I think he's a go-to guy in my opinion for Gods, and they're counting on him in the playoffs. I know for a fact against the London Knights they're going to need him to shut down that first line. Outside of London's first line, they don't have too much to worry about. Kingston doesn't. Second and third line won't really pose no issue. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm done with London. Mikey is not giving me my rises anymore. However, by the way, you're on the clock now, buddy, Guardian, and fucking Kev. You're on the clock now. Getting carried away with talking.
All right, we're ready.
All right, yeah. You're on the clock for 10 minutes. You better be ready.
Shit. All right.
I'm just kidding.
Diamondbacks select Jasmine 3-2-3-2 from the Ottawa 67's left defender.
Left defenseman Jasmine. Man, the defensemen are going like wildfire right now. Jasmine, another solid player. By the way, Gally, you're on the clock right now while I talk. I keep, I think it goes without saying, but, got to be a formality here. But Jasmine plays for the Ottawa 67s, went 12-3-1, 16 games played, 1 goal, 18 assists, 19 points, and a plus-minus of 15. He's been really solid. The 67s are definitely counting on him to get their season, as weird as it sounds, to get it turned around. To get their season turned around because, man, 8-10. They're not a really good team right now down in Ottawa, so they're definitely going to need Jasmine to pipe it up a little bit for them. They're allowing a little bit too many goals. But I hear Mike. Are you ready? No? All right, jury's still out.
No,
the jury is still out. Oh, they're good. They're good. I'm ready. I got the list up.
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll.
All right, so I had a little issue there, and you might have heard a spoiler alert already.
Yes, I did. I already know. I'm writing him down.
But we're gonna go with another Kingston Frontenac. We're gonna take a center, Crick 6.
Crick 6, 1987 or 1986. My bad. Guardian and Kev, you are on the clock now.
All right.
Are you ready? You ready already? Okay, bro. Okay. Well, Chris Six is the GM of the Kingston Frontenacs. 24 games played, 25 goals, 32 assists, 57 points and a plus-minus of 12. If you can't already tell, I think we know who's Galley and Tylee's favorite team in the league is. It's definitely the Kingston Frontenacs. That's their favorite team, obviously. Because they're, I mean, damn. Hey, Gods, if you're watching the stream or you're going to watch it in the future, I think Galley wants to borrow your team for the playoffs, with the exception of Sick in the Head. Everyone else, I think he's willing to work something out with you. But yeah,
Ready.
Kingston. Oh, they're ready. Oh, they're ready. Good, because I was running out of things to talk about, bro. I was running out of things. It's only so many jokes I can make in a night. Shit jokes I can make in a night before I run out of things to say. Go ahead, bro. I got the list up.
Alrighty. We're gonna go with Braden 604 from the London Knights.
Braden 604. Very good pick. I like Braden. I've been a defender of Braden all season while people are always on his ass. He's actually not a very bad guy either. I think he had a rough start of the season, got a bad rep, and people just won't forgive him for it. But he's actually a pretty cool guy. But for the season, he also plays on the London Knights line. He's 18-6. London's first line. He's 18-6. 24 games played, 18 goals, 41 assists, 59 points, and 17 plus minus going to the Diamondbacks. Galley and fucking Tylee, you're on the clock now. 5 minutes begins. But man, we're going through this really quick, kinda. But right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 9. So okay, and all the defensemen seem like they're pretty much all picked. Which is funny. It's funny how the defenseman always gets picked for the team with the goalie. You know what I mean? But again, if you're just tuning in, this is the LGCHLPSN inaugural All-Star Game Draft. It's good to be with you. My name, like always, is Mystic Mac IRE. TC guy, because I'm getting benched for the playoffs. Don't expect me on the ice. Yeah, don't expect me on the ice. I won't be there. I'm gonna take a seat right by Dragon Slayer talking shit ass. So maybe he's warmed that seat up for me so I can come sit by him. Maddens, you cannot be a forward. You cannot be a forward. You cannot be a forward. I'm sorry. I apologize. Unless you want to give your spot to Dragon Slayer, but then you would have to fuck one of the GMs, and that's not cool, bro. We don't want to be mean. We don't want to be mean. This isn't mean area here. However, people who are on the clock right now, I think it's Guardian, right? Am I mistaken? If not, you have 2 minutes on the clock. You're ticking, bro. It's time to make a decision. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Pick Mystic, bro. Pick me. Pick me, bro. Pick me. Pick me, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just here, bro. We will see an All-Star Game fight, KMC versus Braden. Seriously. Pathetic. Hey, I am the most physical D-man in the league. Don't waste time on me. Dirty to Eat says this exactly. Rambo, Frank was just called up. Does that matter? Rambo, I'm gonna get with Barris on that. If he's watching, please answer that. I don't think it should because he played all year in the CHL, so he should still make the All-Star game here.
All right, our pick is ready.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna come back to. I'm gonna go to my team, and we're gonna go with Craven.
Oh, Craven. Craven has been picked. Craven is off the list. Very underrated D-man. I don't know why the London Knights traded him away, but I mean, it is what it is. Craven has had a very solid season with the Sarnia Sting. Second half of the season, should we say, but he's been a great D-man. Good person as well. He tries to troll in the chat, but he's not very good at it. I think he needs to get with Brentalion and get some pointers on how to be a troll. He's kind of bad at it. Really good on the ice, a really good guy, really cool, but man, he does not know how to troll. But I'm so glad he went to Sarnia and everything's working out for Craven. I'm very happy that he also got picked. A very good guy. Couldn't happen to a better guy. However, Guardian and Kev, you're on the clock now.
We select Diggler 069 from Oshawa.
Oh, okay. So that was quick. Hold on. I haven't gathered my thoughts yet here. Hold on. Diamondbacks. All right. Diggler 069, the second Oshawa General to get picked. Galley, I think you're going to need the whole 5 minutes on this one, boy. It's just a quick turnaround here. But you're on the clock. It starts now. I've been kind of forgetting about this fucking clock, but maybe by the end of the draft I'll remember it. Hey, Mystic, the bench is nice and warm. Got any good chirps you want to tell me? Nah, because I'm just kidding, bro. I'm going to be on the ice. Bro. But you can open up the door for me in between intermissions. You know, I'm going to need help getting into the door. Who knows what's going to happen against the North Bay Battalion. But I'll make sure that we give you a nice little seat right there by the door so you can open it up for me. Bure. Craven, get on my trolling level. Yeah, you know, Bure, he's trying for a while to get under my skin. I don't know. It's very hard. I'm a nut. It's kind of hard to crack, bro. Dragon Slayer, as fucking if. No, bro, you better open up the door for me, bro. I need doors open. Is Jasmine 232 from Ottawa was just available Sunday for the All-Star game. He works Thursday night. Got to know it is okay. That is why we put the third game on a separate night, so we can get people as much. Dragon Slayer, bro, you haven't even hit puberty yet, bro. You ain't got one. It's fine, bro. Pipe down now. Pipe down. Gatineau. That's fine, bro. He can play Sunday. Just ensure that his GMs know that. So if you're
I'm
listening
aware.
to the stream, okay, cool. All right. So thank you for letting us know that, Gatineau. Tater is right. They only got to play one game. Craven. You know who solved? Bure, bro. He's a nice little teddy bear, bro. He's a teddy bear you buy at Walmart for your girlfriend on Valentine's Day and just cuddle it, bro. He's that kind of guy.
All right, we got our pick ready.
All right. Go shoot me, bro.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I love you too much, but.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with. I mean, you're gonna be surprised. We're gonna go to the Kingston Frontenacs again.
Oh.
Applauded Killer.
Applauded Killer. Applauded Killer will be playing for the Rubber Puckies in the first inaugural draft. He had a very phenomenal season for Kingston. If you don't know, he's actually Godsdewisson's brother. I did not know that, but I found that out. But he's had a very solid season, 71 points, 43 goals, 28 assists, and 24 games played. But Guardian and Kev, you are on the clock. But if Tater has not taken notes yet, Kingston's very deep. They have a lot of all-stars. But it's okay for the GM, Galley, because he's basically picking the whole Kingston Frontenac's team. They're just gonna have to put their brooms real fast, brooms down, and pick up some sticks to play in the playoffs. Huh, Tater? Mikey D, where you at? I haven't seen you in the chat box. Where have you been at?
We're ready.
Mikey D. Where you at, Mikey? Give me a what's up in the chat, Mikey.
All right.
But go ahead, make a pick.
Oh shit. All right. Sorry. We're gonna go with where is he? Biz from Oshawa.
Biz from
Right D.
Oshawa, another defenseman picked by the Diamondbacks. Pathetic. There is not. By the way, Gally, you're on the clock, bro. By the way, Pathetic. There is not a list out there. This list was GMs only. It was for their eyes only. It's a very confidential list. However, for the people who got picked this far, I haven't done this in a while, but for the people who are just tuning in, the people who are picked so far, who's Duke? Diamondbacks and GMs. Please listen. If I've forgot anybody, please let me know. For the Diamondbacks, captained by Guardian and Kev, they have Who's Duke, Horty, Diggler. They have Hazy Eyes, Braden 604, Frank the Tank. Hold on here. I'm going down the list here. Jasmine, Maverick
Biz.
Assassin, Gatineau Freak, Biz, and Nick K12. That is our team so far. For the Rubber Puckies, we have Craven A27, Warpath, Bure, KMC, Big Boy. We got Dare to Be Fresh. We have Applauded Killer. We have Prince of Zeus, I Pass You Score,
Our next pick's in when you're
and
done
the
that.
Chrisix
by the way. Just
1986,
go
and that is the Rubber Puckies team. If you do need a link for the Rubber Puckies team, Pathetic, just go over to rosters on the LGCHL site, and then scroll down to the Kingston Frontenac's team page. That's where you'll find who's playing for Galley. But go ahead and make your pick.
All right, so we're gonna change it up actually.
Okay, not a Kingston Frontenac player.
Yeah, I mean, I think we took their whole roster, so we can't really take any more. But
Okay, okay, understood.
so we're gonna you can scroll up the roster page a bit to the Erie Otters, and we're gonna go with left wing Zorlock.
Zorlock, another solid pick. Pick. You know, he had 36 goals on the year, 22 assists, 58 points, and a plus-minus of 4. He did have a negative record, but he did play for the Erie Otters. So I don't think it tells the whole story of Zorlock. He was 9-12 on the season, but he's very solid. Very solid player. But Guardian and Kev, you are on the clock, so go ahead and make your pick.
We're doing Mufang from North Bay Battalion.
Oh, we're flying now, boys. We're flying. Everybody's ready to go to bed. Mufang from North Bay Battalion. Good pick. Make sure you pass him the puck a lot, okay? Make sure he gets his touches, because he won't get too many touches in the playoffs. So make sure make sure you get him in good. Work him in good, boys. But Gally, you're on the clock now, boy. Go ahead and make your selection. Well, I count where we're at. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, we got our pick.
All right, bro. Who's your pick?
All right, we're gonna round out the defense here.
Okay,
from
so
the
this is your
Hamilton
last
Bulldogs. So this is you'd be a little familiar with this guy, maybe.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Assault Sniper.
All right, Assault Sniper, the first Hamilton Bulldog to be selected in the All-Star game. He is our GM. He's got 9 goals, 18 assists, 27 points, and a plus-minus of 3 for the Hamilton Bulldogs. I know he plays in a lot of big games for us. So congratulations to Assault Sniper for being the first Hamilton Bulldog selected in the draft. All right, Guardian, you're on the clock now. Guardian and Kev.
We're going to do Fireman 306 from Oshawa.
Fireman 306 from the Oshawa Generals. Fireman, where is he at? What's he play?
Right wing.
Forward, right? Yeah. Right wing. Fireman. Where you at? Okay, right here. The Diamondbacks. All right, go ahead and make your pick, Gally, when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Roger. Right. Craven RD is dreaming. Gods do a sin. Poopin was my product. I found him. He would be nothing without me. Oh, damn. Poopin since 95. Sure, Gods. Oh, Gods, that was a secret, bro. You can't be letting people's secrets out like that. We already covered this. We already covered this in the show. Apparition, I demand to be the last pick. That way I get a free car. Apparition, you're not on the list, bro. What happened, Dragon Slayer? I wouldn't draft you for a bag of pennies, bro. Guardian and Kev, are you close to your decision? You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
Oh, we're on the clock? Shit. Who did
Yeah,
they pick?
They picked. Who did y'all pick, Gally? Got short-term memory, bro. Been in too many wars.
Assault sniper.
That's right. That was his pick. Yep. So hurry up and pick. I'm not resetting your climb. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention, bro. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Pressure's on. Sorry, bro. My bad. Yo, Guardian, pick me. I'm the best lefty of this league. Craven says, holy fuck, K-Mac is doing the dare. Alright.
Alright, we're going to go with Gods Do Ascend from Kingston.
Okay, so that rounds their goalies out. Gods Do Ascend goes to the Diamondbacks as a goalie. So there is one spot. Let me write you down here, Diamondbacks. There is one spot left for goalies. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? The question is burning in my head. One goalie left to be selected. Who will it be? Who will it be? One goalie left. One goalie left. KMC McDonald 24 and straight up said he ain't on the list. I'm just kidding, K-Mac. I don't know who's on the list, bro. I've never seen the list. Burry. Breaking news. Burry gets called up by the Chicago Wolves. Dragon Slayer. Pick me. I'm a goalie. Bro, don't pick him. That's the worst thing you can do. Maddens. I'm worth a bag of pucks. Maddens. You're worth so much more. Dragon Slayer. Craven, that's hard as fuck, Mystic.
Alright, we got our pick.
Operation, I don't know if you're on the list, bro. I have never seen the list. Anyway, go ahead. Who's your pick?
Alright, so we're gonna take a detour here and go back towards the Kingston Frontenacs.
Oh, surprise.
And we're gonna go with Rantalion.
Rantalion 34. See, I couldn't tell you the surprise in the chat, dude. When you said I wasn't the number one Fantalion. Bro, I fought for you, bro, to put you in this list. Play with you a lot. I went to bat for you. Got you on the list. Me and my committee. I am the number one Fantalion. Rantalion. I'm hearing beeping. Am I the only one hearing beeping?
I
Oh,
hear
that's the timer. Oh, so it beeps, guys, so I don't even have to keep an eye out on it. Holy shit, that was annoying. Anyway, Rantalion, congratulations. You are in the All-Star draft. Yeah. Anyway, Guardian, you're on the clock. And Kev.
All right, we're gonna go with Arulo 28 from the Barry Colts. Left wing.
Irulo, 28, goes to the Barry Colts. Irulo, 28. What position does this man play? I don't see him.
Left wing.
Oh, I got him. Right. I got him before you said anything. So you didn't have to say nothing, bro. I already had it. All right, Gally, you're on the clock, bro. Choose wisely.
This is the last pick, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
Hold on.
I think we just
Hold
finished
on.
up ours.
Hold on. I don't have the list in front of me, dude. I've never seen this list. Hold on. Let me pick. Let me count. Rubber Puckies have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. I might be missing a couple people here. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm missing people if you've already finished. Well, let me see. 1, 2. This is Diamondbacks here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You got 16 players I'm tracking? Diamondbacks? No?
That should have been our 17th.
All right, so I'm going to go down the list here, all right? Mark them off as I go, all right?
All right.
All right, I have Who's Duke?
Yep.
It's Horty.
Yep.
Diggler.
Yes.
Fireman.
Yes.
Easy Eyes.
Yes.
Braden.
Yep.
Irulo.
Yep.
Oh, that is your 17th.
All right.
I know what I was doing. I wasn't counting Kev.
There's
Yep.
that sexy fuck. The roster.
All right, so hey, Gally. Learn to count, Mystic. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm getting paid to count, bro. I'm on TC on Xbox side. I don't really know what owning a team is. Putting it go word for me, Water Dolphin. I'll come over and own the Portland Winterhawks. Poopin' since 95. Ranta fan club is getting too big. I'm an original, so I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so if this is their last pick, it's going to be a goalie then, because they only have one goalie left. That's going to be the last pick. It's got to be a goalie. And the last pick will get... What will he get, bro? What will he get? Dragon Slayer. I'm surprised Mystic isn't on the TC. Bro, Dragon Slayer, I don't know why you chirp, bro. You're not even good. Dolphin. I've already put that kind of information out. I already did that. You're late. You're late. Obviously, you weren't watching the beginning of the stream. So, let me see. I'm gonna contact Barris here. I'm gonna see if after the draft is done, if I can tell you the list. After draft is done, can I say who was on the list? Question mark. Because what's going on is we're following league rules. League rules signed off on this, so everybody can get an all-star badge on their profile. So it's not my rules. It's the league's rules. Leagues put this in place. For some reason, that's very important for them that the list stays confidential. But I can tell you one thing: the list was good. Kev, are you here, bro? While Gally is making
Yes,
his
sir.
selection, was the list not good?
The list was pretty fucking good.
Okay, so you heard it from one of the GMs, not even me, so I'm not even biased. It was a good list. I spent a lot of time on the list for sure. So it was a good list, very good list. So there you have it from Kev himself, and I'm gonna ask Gally the same thing, and I want an honest opinion here. Okay, Mikey D. Not saying they were or not on the list, but Shane, I gave him an empty net and the motherfucker missed it. Alright? There is no way in hell that you can give me an argument that Shaneista, which is on the London Knights' third line, okay? If he was, I don't know if he's on the list. I don't know. I've never seen the list. But can't tell me he's better than who's due. It's Horty, Chrisix, Digler, or I pass you score. You wouldn't. I'm telling you, I don't think Weber Puckies has made as many picks as they should. If they are, they're not following the rules. Yo, Gally, you here, bro? You here, bro?
Rip.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we need to go over your list here because from what I'm tracking, you only have 2 centers, correct?
Nope.
Who am I missing? I have I pass you score and Chrisix.
Oh, yes. Well, we have one of our right wings, that we know will play center. So
Okay, who is that? All right, this is my list. Do you have your list written down?
kinda, yeah.
Okay, this is who I got for you guys because they're done with their draft, but we've been going in order, so I don't understand how they finished before you guys. I have Chrisix, correct? I have I pass you score. I have Prince of Zeus, Applauded Killer, Rantalion, Dare to be Fresh, Big B, Zorlock, Assault Sniper, Kylie, KMC, Bure, Warpath, and Craven. And then, of course, Sick in the Head. Who am I missing? Can y'all guys hear me?
Oh, sorry. I was muted. I didn't realize.
Who am I missing?
How many defense do you have there? You have 6, right?
Hold on, give me a second. I got 1.
Or yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, including Tylee, so I got 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And forwards, you should have the same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 forwards.
No, that's not right.
Because I got Chrisix, I pass you score,
Yep.
Prince of Zeus,
Mhm.
Applauded Killer,
Yep.
Rantalion,
Yep.
Dare to be Fresh,
Yep.
Big B Roy,
Mhm.
and Zorlock. That's 8 forwards.
You miss. Me.
Okay, so that's 9. Then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. See, I am paying attention, bro. I just don't trust myself. I don't even trust myself. See, I was paying attention. I did have it all written down. See there? I just gotta trust myself sometimes. Damn.
Our
Okay,
pick-
for the chat box, I cannot confirm. Barris told me I cannot put the list out. However, some of you may have been on the list that's talking right now. I can't confirm nor deny. But yeah, I could tell you some. I could tell you that. That's all I can give out. Can't tell. I can't tell you who. Because so this is why Barris just told me the reasoning. I did not know, but it limits the outrage, which y'all are doing right now. Like, oh, I wasn't on the list. I wasn't on the list. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's why the league won't let us put the list out. But I will say the list was good. That's what I can say, and some of you guys were on it. But y'all were great. Okay, so your last pick. It's a goalie. Who is it? Gally? Your mic is muted.
I know, just one sec.
Okay, sorry. What should the last pick get? Chat box. $50. Holy moly, Dragon Slayer. I don't make beret money, bro. I can't just give out bills. I will say this, however, for the bracket, well, I have everybody's attention. The bracket that I put out with the prize, I have not had as much interest as I thought I would have. It's pretty poor, actually. I thought it was going to be a big hit, but it is not. It is not. So,
All right,
with
we
that
got
being
we
said,
got our last pick here.
hold on, give me a second. With that being said, I'm going to take the brackets down because there has not been any interest at all, really. There's only been 5 people. So I don't think we're really going to get the competition that I was hoping for. So I'm going to take that down. So this is what I'm going to do. All right. Hold on. So you're going to receive the payment on the 14th, Thursday, next week. So what I'm going to do. So via PayPal on the 14th, I'll give $20 to the last pick. Whoever this last pick is will get $20 via PayPal, United States dollars, as well as the All-Star of the game. The All-Star of the game will also get $20. The polls, I will not do a poll. I'm going to watch the game myself, and I will make that decision on who the All-Star is since it is my money. And then y'all can live with it. So $20 to the last pick on the 14th. Well, the 14th of July. You won't get it today. It will be the 14th of July on this last pick, and $20 to the All-Star of the game. Gally, who was your last pick?
Yep. All right. The rubber puckies with our last pick of the first ever draft, I guess, from the Niagara Ice Dogs, my boy Apparition / Watery Dolphin.
Okay, so that is the last pick. Apparition, I need you to send me your PayPal via PM. You will receive a payment on the 14th of July for being the last pick in the draft. So
Donate.
there you have it. Yeah.
Can you which right wings did they pick?
Give me a second. I'll
I
tell
got you,
you.
bro. We got Hazy, Fireman, and Braden.
Oh, okay. And
All right.
right D's then?
They got
Getting all
Gatineau
my
Freak.
information.
They got Gatineau Freak. They got Biz.
Oh yeah.
They got Nick K12. And yeah, that was a right D's.
Okay, cool.
You want my
I was
lefty as
keeping
well?
track on mine too, but I missed a couple. That's why. So
You know, also, if you bring up the list that I sent you guys via PM, it will have your names by each guy, so you know. But, okay. So, Apparition, I need you to send me your PayPal via email. So, on the 14th of July, I can give you that money.
wait, what?
What? Dude, I went on and on about it. You didn't hear me?
No, I'm talking about okay. We're talking Apparition, fucking on
Long story short, he's getting
Ni-
$20 for being picked last.
Niagara Ice Dogs. Okay, that's our pick, right?
Yeah, the goalie.
Okay, because why the fuck is there a guy with Apparition that has Kitchener Rangers on his shit right now?
Where are you seeing this at?
In the chat box. And it wasn't his name
That's-
supposed to be Watery Dolphin?
Oh,
That
no,
could be
no,
Xbox
that's his
or
Xbox
Pro
team.
Series.
That's his Xbox
yeah.
team. That's his Xbox team.
Okay, good.
Damn, you were
I'm like-
tripping me out.
I
Okay,
know, I was like,
So,
whoa.
Apparition, send me
Nothing
your
against-
email.
nothing
Send me your
against
PayPal on my
Kitchener,
email. It's the 14th of July. Also, the All Star also gets $20 as well. So there you have it. One more thing before we end the stream. Galley, was the list not good? Honest opinion.
Not good. Well, I'm honestly, there were some guys. Obviously, honestly don't think any of them got picked. But there were some guys on the list that I didn't believe should have been on the list. And I believe that there was guys that weren't on the list that should have been. But it wasn't like horrible. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, it wasn't like a bunch of like guys who are like minus 20 and like have like 4 points or something like that, or you know what I mean? Like there were some good players, but there was some that weren't on it that should have been, and were on it that should not have been. But it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a horrible list.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback. So give me. I'm gonna start with you, Kev. What went into you and Guardian's thought process while picking your team? Like, what was your strategy?
Well, to be honest, I was kind of looking at the plus minus. Usually, I'd like to go after the guys that would play a good offensive and defensive game. So, I mean, if you had a lot of points, you had a good plus minus. I was definitely looking at you. And then goalie wise, like 3 goals against, but you got that like 81 save percentage. You're just facing a ton of shots, you know. So I'm really glad we got Gods. I'm just happy with who we got. You know, I think we're gonna do good in the All-Star game. I think both teams are gonna do really well. It's gonna be a lot of good guys up against a lot of other good guys. So we'll see how it goes.
Gally, what went into your thought process while picking your team?
To be honest, me and Tylee, we kind of last night, we got in a party and we just kind of we basically made a big Google document. We made a list of like 6 people at each position that we wanted from highest to lowest on our list. And then as we went, we just crossed them off. But as far as thought process, like you said earlier, you guessed it spot on. We knew that they had a goalie, so they weren't going to take a goalie for a while. So that's why we waited for a bit to take Sick in the Head. And then we already knew who we wanted to pick first. We thought about it and we said, well, You know what I mean? We don't have to wait and see for our first pick. We don't have to wait and see, well, who are they going to pick? You know what I mean? We know that we decided who we want to pick first, and we're getting that guy because we have the first pick overall. And then we had a list of about 5 guys that we had that we wanted to get. We got them in our top 5, I think, but we went a little bit out of order, just and that leads to my next kind of thought process, I guess. Strategy was we would kind of wait a little bit. Like, we kind of have a list of, like, okay, if the other team picks this guy, then we'll go with this guy, or if they pick this guy, then we'll go with this guy. And so it was kind of we wait and see who they pick, and then we'd make our next strategy accordingly. So if they picked, because we could kind of tell the way they were leaning in a way because of what positions their GM and AGM played. And so we could tell, okay, we're like, okay, well, they already have, 2 centers. So we can wait a little bit to pick our 3rd center. And then we said, well, let's get our left wings now because there's still some good ones on the board. But yeah, so basically the first 5 picks, we had them already planned out. Last night we got in a party and kind of discussed it. But after that, after the first 5 picks or so, it was basically see what the other team picked and then discuss a little bit and go off of that, I guess.
Okay. Lines will be posted tomorrow. Send me your lines via PM, your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd line. I will keep the list up just in case nobody or somebody cannot play in the games. We will have a substitution for them. I'm going to get with Barris on that. I'll get with you guys for more on that. But anyway, I think this was a successful show outside of the fucking disaster at the beginning. So good luck in the All-Star game. Also, if the viewers don't know, because some people just think this is just bullshit, me just, being an idiot. But the people who are playing in the All-Star game will get a All-Star badge on their profile. The people who are playing in this All-Star game, they will get a All-Star badge put on their profile as like a trophy. So that's kind of cool, So anyway, it's been a good week so far. Luckily, the playoffs got pushed back to the 10th because it kind of set this whole week up for us.
Yeah, it did work out well.
So good job to the people who won or who made the All-Star game. Me personally, I think it was a fantastic list. But, it is what it is. Thank you for the GMs and AGMs for dedicating their time. I know it's late. As well as the viewers out there, thank you for watching. This is Mystic Mac, and this is the All-Star game. Make sure you tune in Thursday and Sunday. See you later.